This is a short how-to video on how to use the website components of the Dawn Fraser Bars virtual project. On the home page, there's a series of tiles that let you read about different aspects of the history of the pool. On each of these pages is information to use in class or just out of interest for the general public, including full references and a bunch of different interactive features. Let's have a look at the Box Factory page to look at a few of those features. One of the features on the page is an interactive 3D viewer. You can click play to load the 3D viewer and then use the left click to move around. You can use right click to drag around and you can scroll in and out with your mouse. Also works on touchscreen by using your left finger, two fingers, or pinch to zoom. Some of the 3D ones have different buttons down the bottom that let you control the interactive features. So this one lets you turn off the vegetation and see where the Box Factory was in a few different types of renderings. Other types of interactives on the website are comparison viewers. This comparison viewer lets you use a slider to see a current rendering of the site over a historical photograph. So this lets you see where the Box Factory was in the situation of Balmain at the time. There's a few different buttons on the top of these viewers, including buttons to wipe left, to wipe right, to loop the wiping. This is really great if you're a teacher and you want to put it on the screen in front of your class, so it will just keep looping. The other option is to fade, so fade in and fade out, or loop the fading. All of these also have a full screen button that lets you look at this full screen, and all of those controls will continue to work. There's a range of different interactive comparisons on the site to have a look at, including great ones from above aerial photos and a lot of photos where we matched the position of the original photo with a 3D rendering of the site today. Let's jump over to the Bath Designs page to look at a few other features. The site also has deep zoom viewers. This is an original plan from 1924 of the pool at the time. The deep zoom viewers, you can scroll in to have a look at very close of the different features of this plan. Some of them also have buttons at the bottom that let you jump to interesting bits like the old diving board or where the club room was or the side of the Box Factory. You can also always go back to the home with the buttons in the viewer and use the interactive buttons to zoom in and zoom out as well. If some of the text is sideways, you can even rotate the view to read it a bit better. Finally, let's jump over to the main Dawn Fraser Pool site. There's also a range of panoramas that were taken with drone imagery to let you look at the site from different positions as it was today. You can simply click and drag around this to look at the different areas and zoom in with your scroll wheel. If you're on a tablet, you can use your finger and to pinch to zoom. This really lets you look at the site from a variety of vantage points that show off how it looks today. At the bottom of every page is a set of references. So this is a really important thing for use in teaching so that your students or just people interested from the general public can see where all the information's come from and use these sources in your own study. Finally, all the pages have a sidebar that lets you jump to different important areas. So you can jump straight to the section on cinema on the water or jump straight to a section on wildlife at the pool. So if you look at any of these pages, like the rowing club for instance, you can see a range of different things to be able to jump to or jump straight to the references. If you get stuck, have a look at the About page. The About page has a lot of information on how the project was designed and also how to use some of the things, including where this video is located.